Law Firm Best Personal Injury Lawyer 4 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online, marcusandmac.com. I am joined in studio right now. If you're watching us on Facebook, which we hope you are as well, we have Jody Presloyd to the far left, Melanie Lazari in the middle, Dave Antolik, president of S&T Bank, all representing the S&T Bank's events coming up very shortly for Alex's Lemonade Stand Day. So, folks, how you doing this morning?
Great, Josh. Thanks for having us.
Glad to have you all here. Dave, let's start with you. Can you give us a background on how this started between S&T Bank and Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation?
Sure. It's a pretty simple story, but a powerful one. Some of our employees in the eastern part of the state, kind of the collar counties of Philadelphia, were introduced to a young lady by the name of Alex Scott who was suffering from juvenile cancer. And she had a dream of raising money through lemonade stands to raise money for research around juvenile cancer and a solution there. And it started small with a number of our branches in eastern Pennsylvania. That group came to the executive leadership team and said, hey, I think this is something we can do company-wide. So we decided to do that a few years ago, and to date we've raised over $250,000. Last year we raised $117,000, and it really talks to the core of who we are at S&T Bank and helping move people forward. So we talk about people forward banking a lot at S&T, and this is a reflection of that purpose.
So let's talk a little bit about Alex's Lemonade Stand initially, because you mentioned that little girl made some big waves. The story is, I think, probably very well known as you heard Dave talk about it. Melanie, Jody, just talk about S&T's involvement with this, because as it's now company wide. Yep. Maybe you can tell us about here in Indiana where it will run.
Yeah, we're going to actually be at all of our 71 branch locations running Alex's Lemonade Standing, starting this Saturday for the offices that are open Saturday and running through June 5th. So all 71 branch locations are excited. They're getting ready. They're getting their supplies ready and welcoming everyone into their branches to enjoy some lemonade and make a donation to a worthy cause. So we're really excited to have everyone come in and see what we're all about.
Now, is each branch going to do something kind of individual, or is it just going to be all lemonade stands?
All lemonade stands, but they put some individual twists on it depending what else they want to offer their customers. We have some employees that have been very creative, building their own wooden lemonade stands with their own equipment and hammers, so that they really take pride in offering this to our customers, because who doesn't want to support childhood cancer?
Right. I know that a lot of it's not just lemonade for the one down the road here. There's a lot of baked goods too as well. Melanie, maybe you can talk about that. What else is being offered at the lemonade stands?
Yeah, so as Jody said, our employees,
I'll have you take a step forward, actually, closer to the mic. There we go.
As Jody said, our employees get really excited about this and bring some uniqueness to every single stand. You'll see a lot of homemade baked goods from our employees in our markets. Probably some snacks and that you can enjoy with a glass of lemonade.
That sounds great. So a lot of individuality in that, and just no matter where you go with this. So what's the fundraising goal for this year? I'll throw that open to anybody who wants to know.
We set the goal at $85,000, slightly up from last year, but we plan to fully surpass that as we do every year. But we're setting our goal and our target at $85,000 for 2026.
But the fact that so far company wide over $250,000 has been raised for this cause. What made you guys want to support Alex's Lemonade Stand and the Lemonade Days in general? Was it just hearing Alex's story?
Yeah, I mean, Josh, it really comes down to, if you know the story, it is so easy to get behind this cause. I'd encourage all the listeners today just to go out to YouTube and type in Alex's Lemonade Stand. There's a short 3-minute video that tells the story, and it is just such a powerful message of this little girl who is literally fighting for her life, and she decides that she wants to help other children and set this goal to raise $1 million. And it's funny, in some of the interviews with her mom said, I actually said to her, why did you tell the media that you were going to do that? That they never thought she could do it. And today they've raised over $300 million to fight pediatric cancer, through research and helping children. So it's such an easy cause to get behind. Mm-hmm. And as Dave stated earlier, at S&T Bank, we have this people-forward purpose grounded in our values of doing the right thing and making people our purpose. So it's, just another demonstration of how we're living those values.
Dave, I'm assuming whenever you saw the success of this in the first area, in the Philadelphia area, you said this can be done company-wide just as easily as it's being done in Philadelphia.
Yeah, and it again, it's a reflection of our employees' desire to do well, to do good by our communities, for our customers, and for this amazingly worthy cause. So, it humbles me to be president of an organization that have employees who feel that way about people and helping them move forward. So it was, as Melanie said, it was incredibly easy to get behind. Now, pulling it off is not always easy, right? Making the time for folks, but our employees come together, and as Jody said, they're really creative in their approach. They make it a unique day. So I encourage everyone to come out, visit one of our branches during this time frame. We'll see you there. You don't have to make a donation if you just want to come by and say hi and have a conversation with a neighbor or with one of our bankers. We welcome you too. But we'd like you to come and make a donation and help us support this incredibly worthy cause.
So people can just pop on by with a donation, whatever they can contribute to pick up some lemonade and baked goods, right?
That's right.
You got it.
All right. And if anybody has any further questions on this, can they take a look at it on the website?
Yeah, we do have it on our stbank.com. I think it's /ALSF.
Okay, so stbank.com/ALSF. I gotta get the initials right.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody going any wrong directions there. This has been what now for the company wide? Is this now what, year 3 for this?
4.
Year 4.
Yeah.
And so it's amazing in 4 years that it's been a great, as big a success as it has been. It's now becoming a yearly tradition, and I think that was kind of the goal as well, to make this an annual tradition, something that people could say, start of summer, that must mean S&T's doing their lemonade stands.
That's right.
You got it. And Josh, I'm going to go out on a limb in front of these guys. I'm going to be like Alex. We're going to raise $1 million. We're going to do this over the next several years. We just talked about it in the hallway.
Yeah,
S&T Bank will raise $1 million for ALSF.
I love that
Put
attitude.
Put it on the record, Josh. I've said it on the radio. It's publicly out there. That's going to be our goal in the long run.
All right. So who knows? It could take maybe just 1 year, 5 years. Who knows? But $1 million is going to be raised by S&T for this wonderful cause. I think a lot of people were starting to hear about it. They, again, were touched by her story. It's an absolutely amazing story. And as you mentioned, the YouTube video. And Alex's Lemonade Stand also has their own website as well if you want to find out more information on the charity. So lemonade stands going on throughout the week. Again, they start Saturday,
Branches
Saturday
Saturday.
for branches that are open Saturday, and all throughout the week next week as well. Free will donation. Just come on up, grab your lemonade, drop off a buck or two, maybe a 10 or a 20 or something like that.
Yeah.
We'll see what. But
Anything
we'll see
that you can do can help.
And again, it all goes to Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation to help battle childhood cancer. Anything else that you wanted to make mention in connection with the fundraiser?
I don't think so. I think we did a good job.
I just want to thank you again and the family here at WCCS for supporting everything we do at S&T Bank.
Hey, you guys are our neighbors. I mean, we're right down the road. But you know what? It's always good to see a company like S&T doing something very big in the community, and also raising awareness for a child health care issue, because as you know, we are very, very connected to child health care with the Teddy Bear Fund Drive as well. So seeing you guys do this for Alex's Lemonade Stand, I think it's really awesome too. Thanks again to Jody Presloyd, Melanie Lazari, Dave Antolik of S&T Bank joining us today to talk about Alex's Lemonade Stand days starting Saturday and all of next week. Folks, thanks very much. Please, let's raise 100,000 this year. How about that?
Let's do it.
All right. There you go. There's your mission, Indiana County. There you go. Thanks again, Jody Presloyd, Melanie Lazari, Dave Antolik of S&T Bank joining us this morning on Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank. And our interviews presented by Marcus & Mack, voted best law firm, best personal injury lawyer in 4 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online at marcusandmack.com. Let's go into some history now on Indiana in the Morning as we take a look back at America 250.
I'm Bill Hemmer, and these are the most impactful moments in American history. On November 5th, 1831, Nat Turner was sentenced to death for leading a bloody rebellion. 11 weeks prior, on August 21st, Turner and a group of more than 70 enslaved African Americans killed nearly 60 white people over the course of 3 days. In the aftermath, 30 slaves and 1 free black man were sentenced to death for their participation in the rebellion